Alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome on back to our Minecraft survival world. Last episode we added to our farming village here, we added these animal pens in and these two paths here. We added a sheep pen, a cow pen and a pig pen. I haven't had a chance to breed them up yet, but I'll get on that soon. I'm waiting for the wheat fields over there to sort of grow. And obviously we put these paths in here, and this is the first thing that I want to talk about today. What I'd like to do is I would like to sort of like push this hill out some and make it more of a cliff. So I want it to be sort of a steep drop as opposed to a gradual sort of drop down. And I'd like to be some like cobblestone wall, like a retaining wall, if you will, holding it back. But I want it to look very cliff-like. I don't want it to look very man-made. I want it to look very natural, as if the water has come in and sort of hit away at it, which means we're going to have to bring this over a little bit more. That's kind of like the first thing that I want to tackle, and I want to talk about something that I want to tackle in a couple of episodes. It might be the next episode, because I do want to do this farmhouse relatively soon, but I need to fill in this area here with dirt, and this is a lot of dirt that I need, and that means that I need to go and mine dirt, and I'm struggling to mine dirt at the minute without taking it away and ruining the land around us. And we have a bunch of dirt in the old world, so I've been thinking of a way to link up this to the old world. And right now, the only link we've got is this nether portal. Now, I want to clarify something when I say new world and old world. It is the exact same Minecraft world. It's just sort of lore-wise, this is where we began through here and into the desert, which is a couple of thousand blocks in one direction. And obviously, this is the new world when we've come through here and started Season 2. But I didn't want to go straight back to Season 1. I wanted to link it up so we could go back there and start doing things. And what I've decided to do is we are going to build an excavation site, a small one, not a very big one. But the idea here is he needs to fill this in, the farmer guy. He needs to sort of like fill this in. So he's going to start digging out in the earth. You can see over here I've cleared a bit of an area for it. And over here we're going to have a big hole. I talked about a hole where we'd compost animal sort of waste, and maybe that's what we'll use here. But I've decided that I want to put it here. It means that I've only got to fill in this here. I've got a bunch of dirt from clearing this out a little bit, and this will allow us to get some more dirt for this area, so I can actually fill it in, because we'll obviously be digging a big hole here. Now it's not going to go to bedrock, it's going to go down about maybe 5, 7, possibly 10 blocks. And we're going to have a couple of machines. This is the main sort of like, I want a crane. When I say machines, I want a crane. This is sort of like the main project for today that I kind of want to work on. And I've never done one before, and that's kind of what I'm enjoying about this, is doing things that I've never done before. But that being said, I don't know if we're going to get on those cliffs over there when I do this, because this might take up most of the time. I'm going to try. They're kind of like my goals for today. But yeah. And the idea is to connect this up with the old world. And the way that we're going to do that is in that excavation site that we're going to build, we are going to find little pockets of obsidian, which means I need to go and mine some obsidian to put in there. And he's going to find this sort of like rare resource, because this doesn't exist. This isn't part of the lore, okay? This is just there so that I can go back and repair my tools up and stuff like that. But he's gonna find that. He's gonna harvest sort of like the mystical energy of the obsidian, and he's gonna create a portal. We're gonna put in here. We're gonna put in a bit more of a steeper hill, and what's gonna happen is we're gonna have like a window in the sort of like hill here, looking inside of a cave, and our portal is gonna rest inside of that cave. Now we're gonna go through here, through sort of like the back area. So where that door is, I'm gonna make it into a cave, and it's gonna loop all the way around and come out over here. So that's something that I want to do in a future episode that I'm looking forward to, another cave. But today I want to work on the excavation site. And before I get into this, guys, I just want to ask you, if you're enjoying the video and you're enjoying this series, go ahead and click subscribe. It helps out the channel. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to get more people to subscribe, so I'm saying it more near the beginning of the video. But I just want to talk very quickly about the schedule of the channel, because we've sort of been all over the place. We've not had a schedule. So I want to kind of get one in place and tell you guys exactly what videos are coming, when they are coming. And we are going to try our best to stick to this. Now, there may be the odd day when I don't stick to the schedule due to whatever reason, but for the most part, it's going to be dead on. So I typically upload my videos at 5 o'clock UK time. I used to do 4 o'clock, but I've started recording them the same day now. So I give myself that extra hour. So it's 5 o'clock UK time, which is GMT, Universal Time Central. And what it is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is vanilla Minecraft. We will do primarily this series, but I may add in another series into it. But it'll be vanilla Minecraft Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, Friday will be modded Minecraft. I like modded Minecraft. I play a lot of modded Minecraft. So Thursday, Friday, that's going to be modded Minecraft. Saturday and Sunday is going to be a Let's Play. So at the minute, it's Resident Evil. But when it comes to the Let's Play, I'm only going to be uploading the first 2 episodes of the Let's Play. The rest will go up on the second channel. As for right now, I'm going to upload the rest of Resident Evil because we've had sort of like 15 episodes on the channel so far. So I'm going to finish uploading the rest of Resident Evil. Then it's just going to be episode 1 and 2 of a Let's Play on a Saturday and a Sunday. And the rest will go up on the second channel. I'll put a link in the description to the playlist to the Let's Play when you're watching the Let's Play so you know where the rest of it is. But yeah, so I'm going to get working on this excavation site. I need to sort of like decide where it's going to go, and then I'll be back with you. Welcome back, folks, and we have a giant hole in the ground. There's a skeleton twanging at us. Joe, I swear, this skeleton was annoying us when I recorded this clip the first time, and then I thought, well, I'll go and deal with that skeleton, then I'll redo the clip. And I couldn't find the skeleton anywhere. I checked this pig pen, and he was not here, this sheep pen. I couldn't see him. He must have been hiding just behind this pillar here. Jeez, he's giving us a lot of trouble, isn't he? There we go. Let's grab those. So animals can't actually get out of a diagonal block like that where we can. They can't pathfind through it. So it's kind of interesting. You can do some really cool things like that. But anyway, this is the giant hole. Now the skeleton has gone away and stopped annoying us. This is the giant hole in the ground. And we're going to have maybe another one of these dotted around somewhere else in which they're going to dump animal waste to sort of compost down. I just wanted to build a giant hole in the ground, to be honest with you. I mean, I used to love digging holes as a kid. But anyway, as I was saying, we've got this giant hole, and I wanted to keep it very realistic as in terms of the lore. So I didn't want to sort of like go down more deep in this one than we would in, say, the other ones, because the idea would be he'd just be digging out one of these sites for his, you know, for his animal pens, getting some dirt, an excavation site to get some dirt, and to be able to throw in the waste. And then he'd have accidentally stumbled across the obsidian. So I didn't want it to be like we was purposely digging down for it. So now that I've got this in, the first thing that I kind of want to tackle is the sides of this. I want to put some fence posts. Sort of like use a similar design to this where we're going to have random bits of wood. And then sort of holding it back will be the fences. So I'm going to get on that. And I also want to sort of like smash up the sides a little bit. Make them look like we're missing some places. So yeah, I'm going to get on that. And then I'll be back with you. Well, guys, I've got the wall sort of like in place, but I wanted to bring you back to show you something you can do to make this look a lot better. Because right now we've got this harsh line sort of going around here where the grass meets the cobblestone. Thought I had a creeper creeping. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. And the first thing that you want to do is sort of like pick your blocks that you want to use for your build. In our case, we're using cobblestone. So I'm just going to grab myself some cobblestone here. And I'm going to make a set of cobblestone stairs from this. There we go. I'm also going to be using dirt and gravel. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to focus on this area right here. And I'm just going to take out certain blocks. So first of all, let's start with the gravel. So we want to have the cobblestone more near the bottom. So as we're going up, we're going to incorporate more gravel into this. So maybe we do that. So already we've got a little bit. We're keeping the cobblestone at the bottom primarily and sort of working our way up that it would be a little bit worse. So we're going to just take out a couple of these and pop in a couple of gravel pieces here. Whoops. Okay, got to remember, you can't right click dirt with that. So we're going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. And put some dirt there. So already that's starting to look good. But what we can do is we can bring some of this dirt down and into the wall. So we could go, oh, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Let's put a piece of dirt there. Let's put another one here. This is going to also mean that the gravel's going to fall down. We should have done the dirt first. And maybe we just put a piece down here. And we're just kind of blending it in. Oh, no, that's gravel that goes there. Get rid of that. Put gravel there. So, already we're sort of like blending that in. And that looks a little bit more like a wall than what we had previously. Now, I'm going to make up a slight bit of coarse dirt right here. Because I want to use coarse dirt as well. And we got a stack of that, which is good. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take out a couple of pieces, maybe this piece, and add that in as coarse dirt. That'll stop it from growing grass over it. The rest of it will obviously grow grass. But already that's got rhyme and reason to it. And one more thing that you can do, and this is why I picked up some stairs, is just take out a couple of cobblestone pieces here and there. We got to be careful and just put in a stair. You know, you can put it in upside down, you can put it in the regular way. We'll put it in the regular way. We're going to sneak back there and we're going to add in another piece of, actually let's just, because we got gravel on us, we'll add a piece of gravel there. So we'll get rid of that, Put ourselves gravel back there, like so. And that's that. That's sort of now blended in. But of course, this is an excavation site, so I want to kind of blend this in just a little bit more up here. So maybe we take out these, we put in some coaster here. Maybe we take out this one, and we add in a cobblestone, like so, and maybe a cobblestone there, and possibly even just one cobblestone here, and even a gravel here. Just so it looks like this area is sort of like messed up and whatnot. We could even go a bit further and add the path block in if we wanted to. I'm not going to add the path block because I don't want the path block in this area. And I am going to just see where this goes to comment which ones we've got dirt on here, which ones we don't. So maybe add a little bit more coarse dirt in. And there we go. And I'm going to put a fence around the outer side of this as well to sort of stop it from blending into the rest. But yeah, so I'm going to get this done on all of the walls, and then I'll be back with you. So I've done the dirt now. So I'm going to go ahead now and add in some upside down stairs. I've decided to leave the gravel for last because it keeps falling down. So we're going to go ahead and add in some upside down stairs. That's the excavation hole all finished. It looks really good. If we take a look, we can see that I've sort of blended it in around here, which looks really good. And we've got it sort of going down there. Now, this grass was spreading down sort of like vertically. I had a couple of random grass patches just patch up down here, so I've had to replace it with coarse dirt, the ones where grass did spread to. So just sort of be careful. You can see some sides are a bit heavier than other sides, but I really kind of rather like it. I think it looks really, really good. We've obviously got the floor to do, which is something we're going to tackle in a moment. But what I want to tackle right now, you can see it's blended in all the way around. What I want to tackle right now is sort of getting up and down here. I don't want to keep using this. This is not something that I want to sort of keep using, and I want to sort of like bring a bit of a kind of like, I don't know, walkway around. If you've ever played Skyrim, you'll sort of know what I'm on with. There's like a pit in Skyrim that I'm kind of drawing inspiration from here, but this is sort of like not turning out the way that I want it to turn out, I don't think. But it's at least a very base. So this is something that I do a lot, is I get a base with like how I want it to look, and then I'll work around it and work on it, making it look a little bit better. So this is kind of like what I'm envisioning here. So maybe we bring this a bit more like that, and then, you know, we could go, okay, you know what, now we can bring this up and around a little bit more like so. And that's kind of like what I'm thinking of, something like that. We've obviously got to make this a little bit better. So I'm going to get some more work done on this, and then I'll bring you on back. The night is sleeping away, and the morning is here, and I've got this now in place. It looks really good like this, I think. I've also gone around and added in some sort of pillar structures here and some support blocks. Words. I swear I talk so fast sometimes I overtalk myself. So I've added in some support blocks here just to sort of keep the wall at bay, or to keep the dirt from falling inwards. Now, this hole isn't deep enough that we'd actually really need these, but I just thought it'd look cool to have them. Especially because I think this is going to look really kind of cool. The other holes that I'm going to dig aren't going to be this big. So what I kind of need to do now is work on the floor. And again, for the most part, this floor is going to be the same level. We're going to go down a little bit more where we find the blocks of obsidian. So I'm going to get to work on that. Welcome on back, folks. And I've got the ground in place. Now, you may notice that there are some little holes here, and there are a reason for these holes. But this is the excavation site, and it's looking really, really good. I'm super happy with how it's coming along. So I'm running out of time. I'm running a bit low on time for this episode, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the pathway put in place going up there just yet. I might have to do that at the beginning of the next episode. But these holes are going to be for certain veins of resources. So, first things first, we know that we have found obsidian down here. So what I want to do is I want to put some obsidian in here, sort of like, you know, peeking up like so. And there's a couple of small ones, and these ones are going to be obsidian veins that we have discovered. Now, we probably wouldn't find obsidian realistically in a world like this, but we are going to find it in this one. So, there's the two smaller ones. And the next smaller ones are iron. Now, I've only got one piece of iron. Actually, I have some more on me. It's just got into a stock. But I do have some back over here. And I also want to add a little bit of a gate or a fence around the outside just so that we've got sort of like some protection. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that in this episode or not. So let's just sort of like fill this in with coal. Coal's going to be the sort of like the big one that we got. We could put coal blocks in here to add to it, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I just want the coal ore for this purpose, like so. There we go. So we sort of hit coal in this excavation site as well. And then obviously these two smaller ones here would be where we'd have iron piles, like sort of like stocked up, because you'd have hit a little bit of iron here. Now, quite possibly if you hit iron in real life, you'd probably keep digging and want more of it, you know. But in this instance, this is just here for aesthetic purposes. And it also gives us a chance to sort of like build with the block that we wouldn't ordinarily build with, which is this iron. And I've got the fence in place around the outside. If we go in here now, this feels like an actual excavation zone. And I've thought more about sort of like putting these resources on the sides here and having sort of like barrels piled up of where he's been excavating it. But I want this place to feel very much alive and very much like we're not just at the end product, we're actually in the middle of him doing what he's doing here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave the resources down here for now. And maybe add some up here if I want to later on. But as of right now, I kind of like it like this. And what I'm thinking is I do want to add a crane in, but not today. Because I'm thinking of a sort of like a warehouse, somewhere where we can store the vast majority of our items. Hello, you. And I don't know whether to have the crane sort of like out the back here, lifting up some of the resources and lowering them into that sort of like warehouse over here. Maybe that's a possibility, because I'm thinking of putting something back here. Because if we look, we've got this like little road here that goes between these. Oh, I forgot a fence post. We've got that goes between our pig pen and our sheep pen. And this, I thought about connecting this up to the main road, because we could go around here, connect it up, and sort of like put it here. But then I was like, no, I kind of like this being over here on all of its own. So what happens if this was to go this way instead and somewhere? Maybe we just take this out of the village and into the sort of like village that's over there. Maybe it's just a main road. But I want to have the idea that maybe we can do some sort of warehouse. Because right now we are living out of a... We're living out of a wagon that's not got too much storage. As much as I like this, this is really kind of cool. It's not going to do the new world very much in the long run. It's still going to take us, you know, I mean, look, this is my cobblestone one and it's completely full, you know. So we don't have as much room as I'd like for storage. So it's maybe something that we work on in the near future. But I think the main sort of focus now is to bring this path around and sort of like figure out where this path is going to go. So I'm going to hop up onto my scaffolding and I'm going to figure out a way this path to go, and then I'm going to start laying the path down. I'll show you what I do when I sort of figure out how I want my paths to go to help me sort of visualize it. Is I get up somewhere high and I look, and you know, I could bring that around there like that, and if I do that I can also bring a pathway into that door and have some sort of like foliage there. So I think that's what I'm going to do, which means I've got to bring some of this up a bit. Welcome on back, folks, and we've got it all in place, and boy does it really feel immersive that can go. So I've gone ahead and bone mealed up here, so we've got all of this kind of like overgrown here, and I think this looks really good. I think I've done too many obsidian veins. I think I just want to have one and take one out, maybe make this one a coal one. I might do that. But for right now, I'm going to call this project done. I've brought in the road with a few trees here. So I'm planning to get better with trees, and each time I do a new settlement, I want to add in a new type of tree for that settlement. I've got with something very simple and easy, obviously, for this one, but we will add in a couple of custom trees here and there. I definitely want to put some around the farmhouse. But as you can see, this feels so immersive now when we're going around here and just sort of walking through this village. We're really getting the feeling that this is a farming village. It's like a little farming estate. And when we get the rest of this done, I think it's going to look really, really cool. Our barn has been invaded by illagers, it would seem. Oh, we can't have this. We cannot have this. We cannot have this. I don't think so, buddy old pal. Give me your banner. Oh, they're in our barn. They're in our animal fields, rather. We already knew they were in the barn. No, stop that. There we go. Oh, geez, there's another one. Oh, this was going to be hard to get because of this cow. Oh, we got him. Okay, I think that's all of them. We were invaded. Okay, now we obviously need to go and sleep. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Tell you, the health is not looking good. I need to get on this food thing. I think that's something that I need to work on, is get the food up in this world. But this is the third time we've been attacked by these illagers. So I think we're going to make it that we have a pact with the village at the minute. And in the law, maybe the village gets overrun and becomes illagers. I don't know yet. Still deciding on that one. But definitely illagers are going to be part of the law here, because this is the third time that I think on camera we've... Oh, jeez. Little baby zombie just had to... Oh, come on. Really, Gabe? Oh, you're going to do this to me. You're going to make me fight a zombie. You make me fight an illager. You make me fight a zombie. Oh, come on. What are you doing to me, game? Monsters are nearby. No, they're not. I just slain all the monsters. Oh, it's another little kid. Jeez. Little baby zombies. Give me all the trouble in the world. Nope, still monsters are nearby. Talk about invasions. Oh, wow, would you look at this? And all I wanted to do was literally sleep so I could bring the episode to a end. Oh, my God. They're coming at us hard. This one's got a sword. We better be careful. As long as it's zombies and not creepers. We got a zombie chilling on the top of our hut there. Okay, do you think we'll be able to sleep now, or do you think that other zombie that's on his way in? Oh, we can sleep. That's good. That's good. Now that we've slept through the night, I want to talk about the future of this series a little bit. I do this pretty frequently where I talk about some of the projects that I want to work on in upcoming episodes. And one of the ones that I really want to work on in an upcoming episode, and probably the next episode, is some sort of like shed here. I want to have like a diagonal doorway here. And then we go in and we're going to have like a chest wall here and a chest wall here. And this will be for storing even more things in larger quantities. This may be a 2-tall house. Maybe, you know, I'm thinking we have it 2 stories for the chests. Then we'll go up an additional story, like a little bit of a sort of like watchtower, if you will, as well. I think that'd be really, really cool. And then we could sort of like have the crane sort of out the back here, lifting things up and onto here. I think that's definitely the sort of like project that I want to work on in the near future. I don't know if that's going to be the next episode, or if I'm going to work on the nether portal sort of like room in the next episode. It's one or the other. I'm super inspired to do it. If it's not that one tomorrow, then it'll be the nether portal, and then the other one the following day. But yeah. So I think I definitely want to do that, because looking at this looks really nice from here, except for this bit sticks out to be like a sore thumb. So I definitely want to work on that in the upcoming episode. But that seems like a very small project. Doesn't seem like it's going to take me too much time to do. So, but I want to do it as a individual episode, because it's going to be a diagonal build, and I've never done a diagonal build, not a diagonal house anyway. So I'm kind of looking forward to how that's going to look, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think, guys, that's going to call it for this episode. So if you've enjoyed the video, please do consider leaving a like. It really helps out the channel. I really do appreciate it. So please do leave that like. And click subscribe if you want to see more from me. Guys, I'm Casey. I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean the world to me, guys. The channel is doing so well at the moment, so I'm really happy with that. So thank you again, guys. It's all down to you. My phone is making a cameo appearance in my video, as it always does. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for me. I'm Casey. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.